All right, let's go over the fulfillment tab on jobs. So here we have a very simple job open. There's literally only three phases on it. If you look at these tabs, ignore all of these ones that I'm highlighting. These are all custom tabs, and there are many of them, as you can see. But this tab right here will always be there on every job of fulfillment, and it'll show up populated with data once you actually fulfill a job by going down here and hitting fulfill. And if we open up this tab right here, this is something that can really overwhelm people at first. But basically what we're seeing here is the exact same thing that we see in project management. It's just, you know, a view that you can click between the job back and forth and the customer and see it all in one spot. That's pretty much why it's here. So right here on the first little sub tab is the assign tab. So in this view, I can assign this item steel, for example. Actually, I cannot. That's already assigned to pre-assigned to that person. I can assign plumbing by hitting this and assign it to a user or vendor or both and create that PO. Um, and this, again, you're going to have probably dozens and dozens of these items and phases on here because this is just a little simple job because I wanted it to be very easy to look for. But usually this assigned part will actually appear at the very bottom. So you'll have to scroll down to find it after you select which one you want to assign. You'll see it shows all the phases up here. Again, there'll be many more of these boxes normally on a job. If we go over to the next sub-tab, labor, we can just drill down to only the labor items. And again, just the products. If you want to see just the products, there's no products in this particular job. You can also see the phases. And this date right here is actually a way that we can mark it complete. So this date is highlighted blue. That means it's already been complete. If I wanted to, I could click on this, select a date, and that's marked complete now. And I'll show you if we can refresh it. Go back to fulfillment phases. Look, now it's marked as complete. So that's the phases view. There's another it's a Gantt chart view. There's a calendar. Right here is pretty important. You can see all your POs associated with this job. So here's a PO. You can see the status. Again, important. It's ordered. Who's it assigned to? Date was created. Date was ordered. When it's scheduled. And you can email the PO. You can print it. You can schedule the event. And by print, if I click this, you'll see what I'm talking about. It pulls it up. And you can literally print it, or you could just look at it. So that's the fulfillment tab again. We try to keep it as simple as possible for this video. Just a few items. If we go over to this tab, I just want to kind of link it to the fulfillment tab. So this is work orders. Again, right now there's only a few in there, but by clicking POs under the fulfillment tab and having this work orders open, which you can collapse it if you want, you can now see all of your work orders and all of your POs, POs to external vendors and the work orders to your internal users. And that's pretty much it for the fulfillment tab. Again, just to recap, it's another way to use the product management view. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. You can pretty much do everything from here if you wish and never use the project management view. Another important, I forgot to say one thing about the phases subtab. We talked about you can mark it complete. You can actually even schedule it here. So I can click this. This window will pop up and I can set the date by clicking set and schedule that. And that's everything on the fulfillment tab.